Let me walk you through the 10 most common effects that a lack of intimacy can have on a man in a long-term relationship. 1. Loneliness and emotional isolation. Sex is more than just physical for men. It's often how they express love and feel emotionally connected. Without it, even the most devoted husband can begin to feel profoundly lonely and emotionally shut out. 2. Low self-esteem and confidence. When a man is rejected sexually by the one person he's committed to, he may start to feel like he himself is being rejected, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Over time, this can erode his sense of self-worth. 3. Shame. When a man's need for connection is minimized, dismissed, or mocked, it can create deep shame. He may begin to believe that this natural part of him is wrong, or unlovable. 4. Loss of trust and respect. When the words "I love you" no longer match the actions, trust begins to break down. Over time, this emotional gap can lead to a loss of respect and a sense of betrayal. 5. Resentment and irritability. When sexual connection is off limits, often without explanation, a man may begin to feel trapped. That frustration can turn into resentment, which often shows up as irritability, moodiness, or emotional distance. 6. Mental health struggles. Chronic lack of intimacy is linked to depression and anxiety in men. It's heartbreaking to see how many good husbands suffer in silence, not realizing that part of their distress stems from emotional and sexual neglect. 7. Physical health issues. Studies show that a sexless life, especially in older men, can lead to heart problems, weakened immunity, digestive issues, and even higher risk of serious diseases. Sexual connection is more than emotional, it's tied to overall vitality. 8. Learned helplessness after repeated rejection. A man may begin to believe that nothing he says or does will change the situation. He gives up emotionally, and this learned helplessness can seep into every other area of life. 9. Emotional withdrawal and dissociation. Vently, some men just check out. They stop engaging emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. You may see him functioning day to day, but it's like the light behind his eyes has gone dim. 10. Addiction or escapism. As one author put it, addiction is the opposite of connection. When a man can't find connection in his marriage, he may turn to things like porn, alcohol, overworking, or gaming to numb the pain. It's not because he's selfish, it's because he's emotionally starving. So, what can you do? First, talk to him. Let him know you're willing to see things differently. You can simply say, "I've been thinking about how our lack of intimacy might be affecting you. I want to reconnect, not just emotionally, but physically too. Can we talk about it?" You don't need to have all the answers, just the willingness to start a conversation. With patience and compassion, rebuilding intimacy takes time, but it's worth it. It's hard, especially if it's been months or years since you were last close, but healing is possible. You might need to work through trauma, hormonal changes, stress, or even just shifting your mindset around sex. But trust me, it's so worth it. When a man feels truly connected, everything changes. He becomes more confident, more energized, more loving, and more present. You'll likely notice more laughter, more affection, better communication, and far less tension in everyday life. A final word to wives of good men: if your husband is a good man, loyal, kind, emotionally present, then he deserves to be loved in the way he needs to feel loved. Not just emotionally, but physically too, and you deserve to have a marriage that's vibrant, connected, and fulfilling on every level. If this video helped or moved you, please consider leaving a comment, liking, and subscribing. I'd love to hear your thoughts or answer any questions you might have. And if you'd like to take the next step, check out this video on how to increase female libido. It's linked below in the description. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.